Hello and welcome, fellow Minecrafter, to my very first Minecraft video. I'm the Anomaly, and I am very excited because recently I was whitelisted onto TangoTek's TITANCraft Patreon server. That's right, check this place out. They've got barrier blocks in the floor down to TangoTek's logo down there. And I'm going to show you around the spawn area here in this episode, as well as take you on a tour of the area that I've chosen for my base and talk about some plans that I have for this season of TITANCraft, as well as the plans that I have for the channel. So stick around and I will see you on the other side. Without further ado, let's take a look around this place. It's pretty cool. They reset this the server a few months ago, back in February or March, I think, and they've just done some crazy, amazing work on this thing in just a few months. Of course, this is just blowing my mind. There's like barrier blocks here, and there's a big giant hole down under there with the TangoTek logo in it, which, you know, that's just ridiculous. But outside of that, we've got, check this out. If you know anything about Tango, you know two things: that he builds iron farms, notably the Iron Titan, and he's got this thing. Let me get back here and get a better look at this, because this is insane. I love it. If you've watched any of his live streams, you know that he's got a giant TangoTek mug. Looks exactly like that. And guess what's inside of there? An Iron Titan. Oh, look. This did say NHO, but now it says NTO, New Titan Order. That's awesome. If any of you are following Hermitcraft Season 5, you know exactly what this is about. I am, I'm kind of on the fence. I like the NHO guys. I follow a lot of them, and I love the stuff they do. But, I like AFK Fishing Farms, too. They're a great early game thing to have. But anyway, this thing is awesome. There's an Iron Titan inside of there. It's a giant Tango mug, and we're gonna stop in. Check this out, we get 3 stacks of iron blocks per day. So we're gonna come get our allotment for the day, head over to the base, and show you around. Well, let me show you around the spawn area here a little bit more. So yeah, we got the Iron Titan there. There's like some sort of cocktail looking thing right there. I'm not sure what that is. There's a clock tower. It looks like that's going to be some sort of train station. I was checking that out earlier. There's not a lot going on in there, so I won't take you to that. Here's a little public enchanting area. Here's some of the rules. A little villager breeder, I believe. Let me go check that out. I'm going to need some villagers here pretty soon. Maybe this is public. Nope. It's not public. All right. Here's a little hut with heads of all the people that helped build the spawn area. Of course, we got Tango's head up here a couple of times. Here's some other people that helped build the spawn area. Great work, guys. It's pretty awesome. There's a couple of shops over in this direction. Check these out. These are actually kind of cool looking, but what they are a no-build pylon. So if we see these out in the world, that means we can't build within 50 blocks of these. So typically they mark off some sort of technical area where maybe somebody's got a farm or something like that, and building around it will mess that up. So they've got these out, spread out all over the world to keep you from building in those areas. So kind of a neat thing that I'd never seen before. But we got some guild buildings over here. There are several guilds on the server: the Builders Guild, Farmers Guild, the Redstone Guild, which I'm going to try and be a part of because I love redstone, and I'm going to talk about that here in a little while. But lots of guilds. Here's the shops area. Really cool looking shops over here. Somebody's building a windmill and a little house over there. Got a bookshop. Some cool builds over there. We got a diamond ore block and a crafting table and an enchanting bench. All kinds of cool stuff. This neat little cube store. We got a shulker box store. That's neat. A little desert temple store. A bookstore. That's a potion bottle up there. That's pretty cool. We got a cow's face on there. It's a steak shop. Oh, I got confused for a second. I was like, all right, where was I going anyway? Little shop there. So yeah, Spawn is a pretty cool little area. That's pretty much all there is to it. I'm sure there's a lot more, but I haven't explored a whole lot. I've really spent most of my time, one, looking for a base, and then two, trying to get established and set up and get a little bit self-sufficient. So I'll show you around that right now. This is to the Nether hub here. Pretty cool portal. And this place is pretty amazing as well. It wasn't even like this when I first started. It had these letters up on all four sides, and none of these walls were here. So they've come a long way, even just in the few weeks that I've been, a couple of weeks that I've been a part of the server. They've gotten these walls up. My tunnel is down the east tunnel. So let's go that way. There's a lot going on in the Nether hub too that I won't get into in this episode. I'm sure we'll explore things together. But mine is way down here. Before, I wasn't carrying my boat with me, so this took me a long time. But now I've learned to carry my boat with me, and things go a lot faster. So we're right here on the end. Boop. Let's get the boat. That's not where. Oh, over here. There we go. Anomaly Island. All right. Head down this little tunnel here to my portal, which is one of the things that we did in the Soundless episode, was gather all the stuff that we need to build a portal. I went down and used some of the iron I got from the Titan to make some buckets, and then I went and found some lava and made a portal by pouring lava and pouring water over it. So that's how I made my portal. I didn't actually mine the obsidian because I didn't have any diamonds, and I couldn't make a diamond pickaxe to be able to mine it. So I had to do it that way. I did make a little mine over here. This is my island, by the way. Found this cool little island after a long, long time of searching. Anyway, didn't want to go down there. Okay, almost fell. That's kind of dangerous. Anyway, made that little mine. I did end up finding 3 diamonds, made this diamond pickaxe, which is all I've got. I have found a few other diamonds since then, but this was my first diamond pickaxe, first 3 diamonds I found on the server, which was very exciting. It's too bad, total noob and didn't record it properly. But yeah, here's my little hut on top of this hill. It's a little temporary starter house. I'm gonna grab my boat, go check it out. Probably didn't need to grab my boat, but I'm just trying to stay in the habit of it. It's nice to have, especially if you're in the Nether. And I could probably craft some other boats, but I got my boat. Anyway, this is my little hut. I just built its little starter home. The roof is partly tree. I just kind of built it into the tree here. Got a couple of chests, got a bed, crafting bench, furnace, of course. Down here, I'm going to build a fish farm. Haven't gotten to that yet, so we will get to that probably next episode. That's what's going to go down there. But that's it. It's just built into this hill here. I kind of wanted to make it part of the terrain a little bit. Nothing too fancy, just starting out. One of the other things we did in the Inaudible episode is built this chicken farm. This is Exumavoid's lossless auto-cooked chicken farm. We had a good time finding some chickens. I ended up getting lucky and found a small chicken farm in the spawn chunk where they were just giving away eggs and chickens. So I grabbed some eggs and was able to bring them over here. Spawned several chickens in here. I just been breeding them up and doing a little AFK in here and there, and we've got a food source. We've got over 1.5 stacks of chicken now, so we basically don't have to worry about food for the rest of the season. And after we get that AFK fishing farm in there, we definitely will not have to worry about food. So that is very exciting. I don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about food. We got food. So Anyways, back to the island. It's just a cool little island. I searched around a long time before I found somewhere that I wanted to build. I've never really built on an island, but you know, this ought to be a good time. I decided the theme that I want to go for this season and this build, is kind of a Santorini, Greece, Mediterranean style build with the circular buildings and the domes and all that good stuff. I plan on putting a lighthouse up there where that temporary starter house is. The chicken farm is temporary as well. I will be moving that somewhere at some point, but this is kind of where the main house is going to be, kind of off of this hill, down on this main area within this little peninsula here, surrounded by water. And I'm going to have like a kitchen area, an enchanting area. I'm going to build a dark room mob spawner to catch mob drops and get XP and stuff that's going to funnel into the enchanting area. I'll also have a villager trading hall, so I'll need to build a villager breeder and all kinds of stuff, some farms, all that good stuff so that I can trade with them. There's going to be a potions area somewhere. And the really cool thing I want to do that I have no idea how we're going to do it, but we will figure it out, is I'm going to have a storage area over there for kind of miscellaneous stuff and building materials and ores and that kind of thing. But one thing I want to do is I don't want to have everything over there. I want to be able to have a chest in my main area that I can just dump stuff into. And what I want it to do is filter smeltable items off to the super furnace that I'm going to build, so that way they can be smelted. If they are cooked food items, I want them to go to my kitchen. If they're smeltable items, I want them to go to the furnace. If they are non-smeltable and not food, I want them to go to the building area where we keep building supplies and the storage area and that kind of stuff. If it's things like puffer fish and gunpowder and other things for potions, I want them to go to the potion area. So I want this storage system and the sorting system, I want the main chest to kind of sort things that way. And then from there, after they are smelted, I want the food to go to the kitchen, and I want the ores and stuff to go to the storage area. So it's going to be pretty complicated. I'm not really sure if it can even be done, but we're going to give it a try and see if we can accomplish it and make it happen. So that's kind of one of the big plans for the build. Like I said, I'm going to do a Greece, Santorini style Mediterranean build. I'm going to put a lighthouse up there. Probably put some boats out and around the water here. I was thinking about a submarine, but that doesn't really fit the theme. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do it, maybe not. But yeah, those are some plans for this area. As far as the channel goes, well, first of all, let me tell you why I started doing this. So probably 4 to 6 months ago, my daughters got me into playing Minecraft. So they had been playing it for a little while, several months, and they got super into it. And I saw that they were playing it quite a bit, and I like spending time with them and doing new things. So I thought, you know what, I'll check this thing out, maybe spend some time with them, bond with them over it. And long story short, my oldest daughter started showing me how to build stuff and show me different things you could combine and craft and how redstone works a little bit. And I was just fascinated by the whole thing, and I got hooked pretty quickly. We've been playing on the Wii U. I moved over to PC, I don't know, a month or so ago. And I started out following Mumbo Jumbo because during one of our builds on the Wii U edition, I wanted to build something. I think it may have been some sort of chicken farm or something. I don't know, some sort of redstone build that I didn't know how to build. And I looked it up, and of course, Mumbo Jumbo, being the redstone guru he is, he had a tutorial about how to build it. So I followed that tutorial. It worked flawlessly, of course, and I was hooked on redstone after that. I love redstone. I'm going to learn a lot more. I feel like I know quite a bit about it. I've got the basics down, and I'm kind of getting the hang of how it all works and some of the basic circuits and flip-flops and all that good stuff. So I've been learning that, so that'll be kind of a main function of this channel, is to to learn redstone and to share redstone ideas, and hopefully maybe I can get good enough and invent some sort of contraption at some point. That would be pretty cool. But I won't get my hopes up for now. I'll just, focus on learning it and getting really good at it and helping people around the server with redstone stuff. Like I said, I want to join the Redstone Guild and help people out with their redstone stuff and learn more that way. And so that'll be one of the functions of this channel. Of course, the main function is going to be the Let's Play on the survival world on the TITANCraft server here, and building our base up and making sure it looks cool and functions properly and does all the neat stuff that we want it to do. So that's one of the functions. And then lastly, one thing that I really want to do that I don't see any other Minecraft YouTubers doing. Now, they have mentioned this in a video or two a couple of times I've seen, but nobody really talks about this regularly. And that's something that I want to do personally, is teach you guys internet marketing. So I know a lot about internet marketing. I know a lot about how to build up social media accounts and that sort of thing. So what I want to do is apply that to my YouTube channel here, and specifically to Minecraft YouTube channels, and share with you guys some tips and tricks about how to create a Minecraft YouTube channel and market it and build your audience and all those things. And what's cool is you'll be seeing a lot of this stuff as I do it. So I am building this channel from scratch, and I'm going to be implementing all of the things that I'm going to be teaching in my marketing videos. So learning how to grow your YouTube channel and the methods and the techniques and the things that I use to do that on my own channel, I'm going to be sharing those with you guys. So if that's something that you're interested in, outside of course of the regular Minecraft stuff where we're building stuff and dying and all the shenanigans associated with that and the redstone and all that good stuff, if you are interested in starting your own Minecraft channel and want help with how to do that and how different marketing techniques and things you should be doing, I'm going to get real deep. I'm planning on interviewing some other YouTubers about the things that they do and tips and techniques and all that kind of stuff. And as far as recording and equipment and software and techniques and things you should cut out and things you should leave in, and how to get people to actually watch the videos and subscribe and all that good stuff. So if that's something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button down there and be sure to get my updates as they come in and as I make these videos and post them, because I will absolutely be sharing that with you guys. That's something I want to help in this community with, and that I'm happy to help with, because it's something that I enjoy and I know how to do, and combining that with Minecraft is just awesome to me. So that's something that I want to do on top of that. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and that's really all I've got time for today. Like I said, in the next video, we'll probably be building that AFK fish farm. We'll do a little bit of work around here, and probably get started on figuring out how to get some villagers over here. We're on an island in the middle of nowhere, so that ought to be fun. But click that subscribe button, like the video if you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Thank you.